Following program is rated TVMA for mature audiences only. I tried to tell them not to curse, but it happens.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that spit.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Dan the Statement, and this is your Monday Night Raw review for March 17th, 2025. And I gotta say, this was a different type of Raw. It wasn't just because of the time it aired. I was at work and I was able to catch Raw live on my breaks and lunch at work. So I was able to watch this live. And when I came home, I took a lot of notes too, by the way. But when I came home, I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch the replay on Netflix and figure, you know, anything I might have missed because I was doing other things. I was paying attention, but not paying attention. And I learned something new. The replays are actually edited down and they remove content from it. I did not know that. Brussels was popping tonight. This place was crowded. It was packed and these guys were loud, very loud. It put any show in the States to shame. It really did. And this is a common occurrence with the UK tours. This always happens. It's because they don't get it very often. So I understand that part. We got Corey Graves back tonight. Welcome back, Corey. He actually filled in for Pat because Pat was not able to come to this show. I'm not sure if it was because of what he did in his prior show. I'm not sure. But it was nice to have the Corey and Cole back and forth. I kind of missed it. I kind of liked it. It was entertaining. But they replayed everything that happened in the last few weeks. And I mean, I was like, they're just going to give us a mediocre show. No, they gave us exactly what we wanted. We wanted answers. But did we get answers? They start off the night. Corey Graves says, we got both Cody and Cena under one roof. And I was like, fuck yeah, this better be epic. At least something. And they did not hold any punches back. They started with, thank you, Bobby. They started with the way we wanted it to.
Hello.
It's John Cena!
That is right. We got John Cena. First thing, same song, same attire, new attitude. This guy came out very nonchalantly. They cheered this man. They did. He normally pulls out the towel, says this, does this, throws the towel, and runs to the ring. Not tonight. He just nonchalantly picked the towel up, looked at it, did his little thing, looked at it like this, did like that, and he slow walked to the ring, being booed the entire way. I'm looking at my notes because there were some chants tonight. It was they bleeped a lot of it out. He walks to the ring, gets in the ring, he lays the towel on the mat, he grabs a mic, being booed. He just drops the mic, walks away. They kind of cheer a little bit, so he picks it back up, do it the same, and fans are booing, and then they said, you sold out. He drops the mic and then says, nah, picks it back up. And he doesn't start his promo the way he normally does his promo. He just kind of looked nonchalantly, put the mic up, was like, when someone is properly grounded in life, shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. And I was like, no, he's not going to blame this on the fans. He's not going to do this. He's not going to go full 100% heel. You know, I did it. all this in my entire career for you. Yeah, that's exactly what he fucking did. He goes, you're making this easy for me. 25 years, I've been the victim of a abusive relationship. You have lost your time to talk. It is my time now. Pause. He is doing a satire of his real life, because this man, if you ever watched Total Bellas, he was completely abusive and toxic to Brie at times. Not Brie, Nicole. Nikki Bella. They had John Cena house rules. It was just like, as he's saying this, I'm like, motherfucker, this is what you've been doing your whole entire life. You're just being yourself. They boo the shit out of him. They say, you sold out. He goes, you are hurtful, abusive. All I've ever done is be your damn puppet. You expect me to do it with a smile on my face. No more. Then the fuck you Cena chance started. And I'm like, you could hear it. And they did it like a good 20 seconds without that, them bleeping it. But when it got louder and they focused in on the sound a little bit more, they started bleeping. I'm like, Netflix, just please let it go. Just let it go. And then he goes, so very classy. Thank you. I'm not a baby face. I'm not a heel. I'm a human being. And each and every one have been awful to me. This man is playing the victim, bro. And I'm laughing. He said, it's been the same damn noise for 25 years. When I got here, you let me know you hated me. Moments of embarrassment, moments of shame. Just like this, you let me know I'm not worth your attention. I changed for you. It was never enough. I worked hard. Started to win. He chanted that like 10 times. I started to win. I started to win. I won a lot of you, and you hated it, and it wasn't ever enough. You don't get a new look. You don't get a new music. You get what I give you because it's my time now. And I was like, what a fucking heel move to go. I'm liking it. I'm digging it. You guys don't understand. I like this kind of stuff. And then I started chanting for Cody. Because you're chanting for Cody. Like I said, every breath you prove my point. Awful people. Cody's music hits. He's in the suit. And the place pops. It does. I don't care what anyone says. It popped. Cody walks down. Takes his jacket off. Gets in the ring. They've given you the best and worst because you were special. They did it because they know you could carry it. John goes, listen, kid. And Cody goes, enough. It's not kid. It's WWE champion. Let me ask you, who the hell are you? Where's the guy on this shirt? I was excited for the prospect of going one-on-one with the great John Cena. But I got this. Well, this better not show up at WrestleMania. If so, I've already ran it over. I've already ran it out. It looks like it's best shot, and it wasn't good enough. And I retire it early. He is talking to John Cena as he is an object, not a person. And it's adding to that character. Cena hasn't said a word. Normally he will pop off. Nothing. This man looks defeated, but also, I don't give a fuck. He goes, go find Cena, because that's the one I want to wrestle, not this whiny bitch. Throws the mic at Cena and walks away. Turns his back on him. Cena just stands there, waits till Cody gets out. He just stands there for a little bit, drops the mic, and he walks back. This said a lot during this promo without saying a lot. I enjoyed this, and now I am invested. I have said on record, on the podcast, and on my channel, I don't think Cody could carry this story by himself. I still think that statement's true. But the next 3 weeks, this week, and then we got 2 more weeks of Cena being on TV with us. So we're going to get some progression. We got 30-something days till WrestleMania. Let's hope that they can build a more intriguing character with Cena. And I hope they don't turn him back face. This be a short heel run. I don't want Cena to have that moment of reflection, like, you know what, he's right. I can't turn my back on the fans and then turns face again. I don't want that. I want heel Cena, but I want him to go full throttle with it. Would I have liked new music? Absolutely. I think every fan would. Would I have liked a new attire? Absolutely. But I still think it's the heel thing to say, I'm not changing shit for you. This is me. Those are my words. This is my look. Deal with it. That is a heel thing to do. WWE, thank you for that. I enjoyed it. And, you know, even Cole started talking shit after this. Called him a prick. I enjoyed this. It was great. Almost every match on this card was a banger and very entertaining, but a few. We got Ludwig Kaiser versus Penta in a no holds bar, anything goes match. I enjoyed this. This was very entertaining. It was like adding hardcore. It was like watching Penta from Lucha Underground, but PG. That's how I felt about it. After he wins, they let him back on the mic again. And I was like, all right, they're going back to this one thing. And he said, let me tell you something. I'm coming for the Intercontinental title. And I was like, sweet. That means you're going to be added to the multi-man match at WrestleMania. That's what's going to happen. Then we get a Judgment Day backstage little thing. Finn comes in, hugs Dom and said, thank you, brother. Thank you for giving me this match. Thank you. I appreciate your efforts and everything. Dom goes, well, and then Liv tries to cut him off. Said, this might not be. He goes, no. He goes, we lost some muscle with JD. You know, I think we should add a number. And Finn kind of loses for a little bit. He goes, who you want to add? Who? And Dom says, Penta. Not what I was expecting, but knowing that he would never join the Judgment Day, especially what's about to happen. Yes, Rey Fenix is on his way. We already got the vignette. We know he's coming, but we don't know if he's going to be on SmackDown or Raw. So this was a thing. Finn got a little pissy, and here comes the cracks in the Judgment Day, and they're going to fall apart. It's going to happen. Then we got Dakota Kai versus Ivy Now, and this was a very blah match for me. Dakota won. I don't think she should have won. I thought Ivy Now should have won. Yes, the LWO came down to fuck with American Made, but you know. Next, we got the EO and BB contract signing. I'm like, anytime they do some contract signing on national TV, something's going to happen. And EO is very good in her English, her delivery. You can't change it. It's just who she is. Versus Bianca Belair, BB. We call her BB now. She is forever known as BB. Thanks, Naomi. And then Rhea comes down. Mommy's music hits. Got a huge ovation, huge pop. And then Bianca hits her, and then Ivy's like, hell no. Bianca pushes Io Sky in her face again. And I'm like, oh, here we go. She just a little sister. So, oh, here we go. And Bianca hit Mommy. Then Io hit BB. And then Rhea hit BB. And then Rhea hit Io. And then power bombed her on top of BB. Takes the contract and signs her own name and shuts it. Pierce is like, give me the contract. He goes, what are you doing? She goes, it's a legal binding document. I'm like, I'm getting WrestleMania vibes when Shawn Michaels did the same thing. Way to go, Triple H. Way to go. It's going to be a triple threat. We know. Next, we got Jey Uso in the back. And I thought he was going to come through the crowd. He didn't. But he did his whole, like, you know, I've been lost for a little bit, but now I'm here. No. And I love Jey Uso. I love his energy. And right as he's about to go out, Gunther's there. And Gunther goes, oh, I had to talk to your brother. He's just as stupid as you are. And him and Jay get back and forth. they separate them, and then Jay goes to the ring to fight Austin Theory. And this was a squash of all squash quick matches. This was so quick, it was a blink and you would miss it. Then Grayson Waller tried to attack Jay. He got the better of both of them. And Jay went to go flying outside the ring. He normally goes through the second rope and top rope and dives through that. This time, he wanted to do a front somersault flip over. And he caught his fucking head on top of the rope. And it looked like it jerked him back. It looked like he caught him right here. And it just kind of jerked him out. And he fell a little short, but he still got him. It looked nasty. But he's all right. Jumps back in the ring. Gunther gets him. We're thinking he's about to choke him out. Gunther's wearing the title. And Jay runs towards a turnbuckle. And Gunther gets hit. And then they fight. And Jay pulls off the championship. He's holding it. Jay holds his own. He gets out of the ring. And then Jay's holding the belt on the side of the ring. And then throws it at Gunther. And the place was going nuts. I enjoyed this. They finally deviated from what they have been doing. Thank God. Jay needs to be... They need to light a fire under Jay's ass to make this believable. I still don't think they're going to give him the strap. I have a feeling he's going to get fucking foobarred, but who knows? Woo. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy. Next, you saw Rhea in the back with Adam Pearce, and she's like, it's illegal buying contract, da-da-da. She goes, here. She goes, just put me in the match. And then here comes Bianca. She attacks Rhea. And then here comes Io. She attacks BB and Rhea. And then Rhea attacks both of them again. Walks away laughing. They kind of separate everybody. We're done. So, oh my God. It's LWO versus American Made. And the Lucha mask strikes again. I mean, who cares about this feud? Chad Gable was at ringside. He was wearing a suit. Yes, he did put on the mask and interfere. Then we got Seth Rollins coming to the ring. They sung his song for a good 5 minutes and just what it felt like. He let him sing. He said he's not upset at Roman because he did exactly what Seth would have done. He said, but Roman was sloppy and now he has CM Punk in the mix. He would have took care of both. He goes, this is not a Roman plan because Roman's not that smart. He just doing his normal stick. I'm a visionary. I'm a revolutionary, kind of shtick, the Joker little bullshit he's done. But he says that next week, Friday, Roman and CM Punk will be at SmackDown. So he's going to take his happy ass and go see both of them and get in the middle of it and see what happens. I still think there's more story to the Cena and The Rock. I don't think it's just going to be them. I think someone else is going to be involved. And I'm starting to feel like it could either be Punk or Seth's going to be involved with the Cena thing. Not as a match, but as a third man. Something's going to happen. Someone else is going to be injected into one of these feuds. But right now, it's still a three-way for Roman, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins. So, then we got a a backstage segment with AJ Styles. He was on the Raw After podcast the next night after Raw last week. Talked about Logan Paul, and then Karrion Kross comes up. And AJ's like, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. Tell me, what's it about? He goes, maybe you're just not mad at Logan. Maybe you're just mad at yourself. It took you 16, and AJ reminded him 17 years. He goes, and it didn't take him that long. He goes, yeah, this is how he goes. Karrion Kross is the Mr. Sinister of WWE. He is a instigator. And I can't wait to have this. We see Breaker walking in the back on his way to the ring. He has a Intercontinental match against Finn Balor. Penta's sitting there and they just look at each other in respect and was like, all right. Breaker gets out there. One hell of a fucking match. Finn Balor is one of those guys. It's very hard. I say this a lot about a lot of them, but a lot of them it's true. It's very hard for Finn to have a bad match. Braun can still, he's very green. He's still green, not as green as some from NXT that have been moved up, but he is still green when it comes to wrestling time, even though he comes from a wrestling family. And this match was great, and false finishes, great moves, great back and forth. It wasn't one-sided, and that's what made it entertaining to me. Dom and Carlito did get involved a couple times, but they did good for Finn. It was just one mistake that Dom made, which will put another wrinkle into that faction, and allowed Finn to get hurt and Braun to take advantage. They all started to attack Braun, and Penta comes in for the save. Penta picks up the Intercontinental belt, is holding it. Braun looks around, and then he hands it to him. And they look together. We're going to get this match. It's going to happen. It's signed, sealed, delivered, but I think we're going to get a tag match before we get them versus each other. And honestly, I don't want Braun to be associated with anyone. If they was to do a new version of Evolution, Braun would be my Batista, my green Batista. He would. My vet would be probably Randy. And then, like, the mastermind behind the entire group, I would probably do something like Kevin Owens or... yeah, that would probably be it. But yeah. Anyway, I'm rambling. I know this video is a little long, and I know it's late. I was at work. I wish I could have done this an hour after I watched it, because the replay really didn't help me in my notes. I know I was looking at my notes a lot of times. It was just weird. It was just a weird show. And then Friday's going to be the same. As always, guys, thank you guys for coming out and watching the videos. It means a lot to me, and it's the likes, the comments, and the subscribes are all going up. Sign down in the comments if you enjoy my takes, or if you want to add something, or you want to have a discussion. I love the back and forth. This is professional wrestling. We love to talk about it. Do not forget, 7:30-ish every Thursday, right here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, soon to be X, soon to be Kick, all platforms, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, myself and the co-host. We have a lot of fun. Come join us. I'm sure you're going to love it. Do not forget to give me a subscribe. It helps me out the channel so much. And I'd like to thank my producer Bobby over here for doing everything he does. I'd like to thank the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, my boys, my brothers, my sisters. I love you guys, and I love you guys. Sign off in the comments. Tell me what's up. Thank you for coming out. And be good, people.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head